Greetings YouTube, this is Toy Customizer Wake Angel 2001, bringing you part 2 of Super Shadow Rules 1-2-3 Commission, Scourge the Hedgehog. Now, this is the 5th time I've made Scourge as a figure, so I really don't have much to say about him anymore, except that every time I make one of these videos and say his name out loud, I get at least 24 comments telling me I'm pronouncing his name wrong. There are people who think it's supposed to be pronounced Scourge, Scrooge, Scourge. I don't know. Suffice to say, I spoke to Ian Flynn and the other creators of the comic, and they pronounce his name Scourge. And to put any arguments to rest, here's some copies from dictionary.com for the word Scourge. I retyped the pronunciation in big bold letters just so you could see it better. It's pronounced S-K-U-R-J, Scourge. And it has 3 definitions, although in the context of this character, the third one's probably the most important. A cause of affliction or calamity. Yes, Scourge, the Chaos Bringer. I think that would be the reason why he chose that name, because I don't really think he has much of a fetish for corporal punishment. Alright, as Sonic's evil twin from another universe, Scourge is of course made from a Sonic figure. Oh, and if anybody still has any delusions of telling me that I'm pronouncing the name wrong, please address your complaints to the severed and repainted head of Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, the only thing different about this Scourge from any of the others that I made before is that it's the first one to use the Free Rider Sonic shoe instead of Knuckles or Shadows. The Free Rider shoe already looks pretty much like a boot. I just had to put that little zipper shoelace thing that he has and a couple of those little round things at the ankles. I'm not sure what they are. Maybe they're air pumps. Maybe he wears those things. Remember those air pumping shoes? No, of course not. The average age of my viewer is probably way too young to remember what air pumping shoes are. Scourge's upper body is made the same as last time. It's just Sonic's torso repainted green with a couple of scars added to his chest. And the jacket is structured like a vest with little bits at the edges of his arms right behind his glove cuffs to be the ends of the sleeves. Everything in between is painted. This is to retain the flexibility of the articulation as much as possible, and this way I don't have to worry about anything tearing. So the completed Scourge figure wears his jacket well, and like any others I decided to make the shades a removable accessory. Like last time, they're made out of a piece of craft foam with a wire to make them flexible, and you just basically bend it into the shape that it grips onto his head and it stays on by friction. This allows you to put it on so that it's just over his eyes like he normally goes in the comic, or you can move it down over his nose like he has also been known to do when he wants to punctuate a sentence with something that sounds extra badass because he's Scourge the Hedgehog and he's a total poser. Okay, so that's Scourge the Hedgehog number 5. I turned this guy out in a day because I'm getting really good at making him. And this is Wake Angel 2001, signing out.